Happy Friday, TGIF. I thought it would be really fun to talk a little bit about nutrition and specifically intermittent fasting today. Fasting in general, there's lots of different forms of fasting, but fasting in general can really help the body be more healthy. And it's a little bit difficult the first few times you start to fast because you're just hungry, but your body does sort of get used to it and tailors its energy output to it so that your tummy is not always growling and you don't always feel kind of like lightheaded and just starving. But it helps increase the gut microbial, so the environment of your digestive system. It really helps increase that so that you're able to better digest food and produce energy. It helps change from burning circulating glucose or sugar in your bloodstream to burning fat, so you can help lose or maintain weight. And it also can help with food sensitivities. So if you seem to have more sensitivity to a certain food, one or the other, it can help actually decrease that. And the thought is behind that is, one, you're not eating that food as often, and two, when your microbial system is increased and is at a better place, then you're going to be digesting food a lot better and you're not going to have those same food sensitivities. So fasting can come, as I said, in many different shapes and forms. So there's just kind of fasting in general, which is more of that 24-hour, that day-long fast, or even sun up to sundown, that kind of thing. There is prolonged fasting, which is 2+ days. There is water fasting, where you're just using water. There's broth. There is fasting mimicking diets out there. So that's when you actually use a program and a system. And then there's the intermittent fasting, which is really, really chic and popular right now. So intermittent fasting, you can do it in as short as 12 hours. That would be a 12 to 12. So let's say 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. you don't eat. So that's a really great place to start. Some people will say that doing something more around like the 13 hour is the minimum that you would want to do. The most popular is the 16 and 8. So you fast for 16 hours and then you eat for 8. And usually you can only get in about 2 meals during that point in time. But it's a really popular way to sort of trick the body into ketosis. So burning ketones in your body, which is what the ketone diet is. Which is burning fat. So you again switch from burning the glucose that's circulating in your bloodstream, the carbohydrates and the sugar, like that quick energy that we like, to breaking down fat in the body into an acid that your muscles can actually utilize. And so you tend to lose weight. And it's a really good way of doing that because it's not suggested that you are on a ketone diet for days and days and days and weeks on end. It's just not healthy for your body. And this is a great way that you can do like the 16 and 8 and prolong it. You can do it for months on end. You can kind of flip back and forth. You can change the hours that you do it. You can change the meals you eat. So it allows you the total versatility of what you eat during that 8 hours if you limit it during the 16 hours. You will still have the benefit of losing that weight. You will still have an increased gut microbiome, so your digestive system will improve. You will sleep better. A lot of athletes are finding that their performance is really improved. Your food sensitivities could change. So all of these really awesome benefits if you can just manage to not eat for 16 hours, which for some people is not doable. So maybe start with the 13 hours. So maybe you don't eat from 7 until 8. 7 p.m. till 8 a.m. Start with that, and then you can start kind of increasing. During that 13-hour fasting period, you're still able to eat 3 meals probably during that time, but limit and try to even extend the times that you're putting food in your mouth to about 5 hours. So that gives your liver the greatest chance of regeneration and keeping you healthy. So that's why it's really hard to get 3 meals in if you're only eating for that 8-hour block. You're much better off to do 1 meal right when you break the fast, skip 5 hours, and then do a meal right before you go into the fast. I think you'll find really great results with your weight and also your energy. But this is all stuff that I do through my life and health coaching. So I'm gonna put the link to book a session. Anybody can book a session anywhere in the world. And we can talk more about if this is really the right diet for you, or if mixing intermittent fasting, maybe a 13-hour and an 11-hour with another kind of food plan, food preparation, would be best for you, because eating is really dynamic. There's not one diet that fits one person for their entire life. It's something that has to really be dynamic and ebbs and flows with what we need from our life at that point in time. So yeah, it was cool to talk about intermittent fasting. It's super chic, it's super popular, and it's something that I would love to dive more into with you. So have an awesome Friday, have a great weekend. I hope you all are healthy, cooking really awesome food at home now that we are all, kind of doing curbside or eating from home. But this is a great opportunity to really start trying to dive into that diet and commit yourself to a better health, because I think that diet and what you put in your mouth is truly the first line of defense, beyond medicine, beyond, even acupuncture and different stuff. Is like, what are you putting? What is your foundation? And that is food and drink. So anyways, I hope that gave you a little bit of food for thought for the weekend. And please do let me know if you have any questions. Don't hesitate to reach out. Have a wonderful day.